Hello everyone, thank you for joining the Loyalty Pro webinar. My name is Hania and I am the founder of Loyalty Pro. I think everyone is here, so we will just go ahead and get started. I will upload this webinar on our social channels, and I will have a PDF of the presentation available on our website so you can look through it. Just a brief, as I said, my name is Hania and I am a digital marketer here in Dubai. I've been here since 2011 and I have handled the online presence of companies both large and small. And recently, just in January 2015, I launched LoyaltyPro, which is a digital solutions provider for marketers like yourself and for small business owners who want to grow their business on social. So I first started my company because I saw firsthand so many businesses fail at social media marketing. And they would invest money on Facebook. They would post images on Instagram. They would tweet regularly, and still they are not seeing any kind of benefit at all. They also invest a lot of time on creating content only to find it falling on deaf ears with little or no engagement. So we've actually identified three main issues facing marketers and small businesses like yourself. So what we've seen is a lot of marketers wrongfully believe that any fresh graduate with a basic understanding of Facebook can now handle this huge part of their marketing. So if you're a community manager or social media manager or digital manager or whatever you want to call them, doesn't have a true and deep understanding for both your brand and social channels, then in all honesty, without sugarcoating it, you are wasting your time and your money. Because we saw marketers hire the wrong kind of people because they simply don't know who to look for. How can you, as a marketer with such a basic social media understanding, hire someone for this position, a position that you know so little about? How can you train that employee to become an expert if you yourself have a lack of understanding? So there's a lack of understanding on your part, and there is a lack of understanding from the unqualified people that you are hiring, mainly fresh graduates and people with no experience. So that's one of the main issues that we see. Another really big issue that keeps popping up, and it doesn't just pop up with small businesses, I've actually seen it with my big clients, with my little clients, all of them, it's return on investment, so measuring ROI. Because you may have hired someone that knows so little about social, or just an intern, you will find it very, very difficult to get in-depth analysis about your activities. So your intern or the social media manager in general, even an experienced one, may know how to post an update or take a picture, but can they really tell you if you're actually making any money from that post or picture? Can they pinpoint the exact amount of money or followers or whatever it is that you gained from social media? You or the social media manager have to like numbers, you have to like graphs, you have to like raw data. You have to be comfortable with Excel sheets and graphics and things like that, because that information is the real secret behind your success on social media. So there is no place for someone who finds analysis painful or complicated. If you find analysis painful or complicated, find somebody who doesn't. This there is no room for amateurs when it comes to identifying and measuring ROI and other different kind of metrics. So that's really important to keep that in mind. The third and probably the worst problem that people face is the lack of strategy. So you start a Facebook page, you start posting, and then you just sit back and wait for the money to roll in, wait for the traffic, wait for the engagement. It just, honestly, I mean, I've gotten this from so many clients. We're posting, we're tweeting, we're doing, and we're doing, we're not getting anything. It doesn't work like that. You need to be patient. It's not very easy to do that. It's never worked in a way that you just post something and then automatically you get results. So there has to be a plan, there has to be timelines, there has to be a strategy, a list of the things that you want to accomplish. So it could be objectives. So those are your objectives, the list of things that you want to accomplish, and then how you will accomplish them. So your tactics, those are your tactics, how you will accomplish those lists of objectives. And then the final stage is how you plan on measuring what you've accomplished, or how will you know that these objectives have been accomplished, and those are your KPIs. So a strategy is your first step, and this should be a document, not something that you wrote on the back of a napkin. It should be a PowerPoint presentation, an Excel sheet, whatever it is that you feel comfortable in, a Word document. Just make sure that it is documented and it's available for you to revisit these different tactics and KPIs that you've already put in. So it should be shared with everyone in the business, not just the marketing team. So you don't just share it with your boss, you share it with literally everybody, because everybody is going to have to contribute to meeting these objectives. And it should be done consistently. So you should always look back at your strategy. You should always post regularly. It should all be regular, and there should be timelines. So you can't just post every day and then stop for a week, and then post meaningless information that is not designed to meet these objectives. We will talk about the content that you're going to be posting now in a little bit, but KPIs are extremely important. We will be conducting, they're so important that we'll be conducting another webinar on this subject. So please stay tuned for that next week, because just like measurements, and because of measurements, KPIs are the core for your business success. So like I said, just a quick recap: lack of deep understanding in qualified people, hiring the wrong kind of people, not investing in employee training, not understanding you yourself the value of social, not because you don't want to, but because you just simply don't have the time to do all the marketing, and maybe you're a business owner, you don't have time to do the marketing. So another problem that you're probably facing is the inability to measure ROI. In-depth analysis, I repeat this over and over again to all my clients. In-depth analysis is the secret to success on social media. Without this identification process, without identifying what tactics work and which don't, you are simply wasting everybody's time, and you are simply wasting your money. So you really have to pay attention to that, and you really have to know how to measure. Lack of strategy is a huge problem. Posting for the sake of posting. I know a lot of brands that are guilty of this. No content strategy, that's very bad. No KPIs, and lack of knowledge about tools that can help make your life so much easier. We're going to go through that in the presentation. So yeah, let's get started. So, well, first of all, how can LoyaltyPro help you, or what tools do we possess in our arsenal that will make it easy for you to be successful on social media? We have a lot of digital products, And the first thing that we do before we actually suggest products and things like that, we do a complete social media audit. So we have our analysts look at your Facebook page, for example, or your Twitter, or your Instagram, or your Vine, or your YouTube, whatever it is, and we make sense of the huge amount of data that you probably have. So we tell you what content and what kinds of posts are doing well, and what posts need to just go. That way, we can start eliminating all the ineffective content and only keep the good stuff. If we our goal is that if we keep doing this month after month after month, we will eventually create the perfect social media content calendar that is purely designed to increase two things: engagement and traffic. So purely designed to make you money, or whatever it is your objectives are. So, for example, if you think, or if you have been posting cute animal pictures, our numbers will show you just how engaging these animal pictures are with a monetary number. So there we will give you an exact number of how many people like or dislike this kind of content. You might think that cute animal pictures are highly engaging. Our numbers will show you just how engaging they are. We might even tell you cute animal videos will work better than pictures, so you can just scrap the pictures and start posting videos. Or cute cat pictures work better than cute dog pictures. Horses work better than elephants. This is just an example. But from the analysis, we'll be able to go deep into your content, and give you very valuable insights. So why this is so important is because the real secret to your success on social media is being able to measure performance. I just said that, I'll say it again. If you're not sold into this idea, or if you only look at your stats every now and then, if you don't have the right tools to create graphs and to really create a performance Excel sheet or PDF or whatever, then you are simply and quite honestly wasting your money. So you'd much rather put that money on another kind of marketing than on social media if you're not willing to measure the performance, or if you don't know how to. So with measurement, you'll be able to tell exactly how many leads and sales you are getting from your activities. I'll show you how in a bit. This kind of measurement, unfortunately, as I said, is not for amateurs or fresh grads. This needs to be done, especially in the beginning of your social marketing. It should be done by people who have had experience with the numbers, who can explain what they mean easily and quickly, and who can explain things to those who don't necessarily know social media. So that's very important. After we do after we analyze your activity, we give you a list of actionable tactics. So one of the most common tactics, for example, that we tell people to do, which we've seen people so guilty of not implementing, is if you want people to engage, you have to tell them what to do. So in almost all Facebook posts we see in a given day, just a handful have a real call to action. So what I mean by that is that you have to have, this is one of those actionable tactics, that you have to have a call to action. If you want your fans to share, you have to ask them to share. If you want them to like, you have to ask them to like. If you want them to book a table or an appointment, you have to put a link to your appointment website, widget, or whatever tool that you use to take in appointments. You can't just post for the sake of posting. It doesn't make financial sense. It doesn't make marketing sense. The next thing is content marketing. So content is king. You have probably heard that before. Your content is everything. If you don't have a strategy, like a strategy for it, strategy for it, or if you don't know what is working and what's not working, you won't see the benefit of social. Your content should have the following characteristics. So the content calendar we create for you is based on these characteristics. It's motivational, persuasive, and passionate. We look at your business, no matter how exciting or boring your business is, we take it in, we give it 110%, and we become passionate about your brand. We create content that shows that creates good customer experiences, that is persuasive, that is just truly passionate. Good characteristics of good content is it adds value, doesn't waste people's time. We are not in the business, or you are not in the business of cluttering people's news feeds. Okay? People's time is precious. You shouldn't be wasting it. That's not fair to them, and it reflects poorly on your brand. So, adds value. Everything you write and share should be either to help people or to entertain people. Anything outside those two things is a waste of time. So if, like, for example, we have a lot of clients who are restaurants. If you're a restaurant, post about like locale menu items because you want to help people stay on their diets. If you have a locale menu item, for example, or post a picture of a smiling dog wearing a bow tie or something because it's funny. It's a meme. It's conversational, it's funny, it's something that your friends would send you. So you also need to make it really, really, really easy for people to learn more about your business and about you. You have to make it easy for people to contact you. If parking is an issue, and I know that is true in Dubai, you have to tell people where to find parking near you. You have to tell people where to go to see your products or your services. So don't waste people's time by making them search everywhere for your information. Make it readily available. Good characteristics is also seamless and conversational. It's not salesy. Okay, you're not here to shove marketing messages down people's throats. You're there to provide seamless and conversational content that helps them, entertains them. And of course, it has a call to action designed to yield results. So if you are a clinic, you ask them, you link your booking widget. If you are a restaurant, you book your open table or reserve out or your Zomato or Yelp rating. Even if you are a B2B, you link to your services or your contact us page so they can quickly pick up the phone and call you as soon as they see your post on Facebook. So yes, a social media audit will help you generate leads. Content will help you generate leads, but these things take time. But what can you do today? What kind of tools do you have at your possession today to help you increase leads and to help you increase sales? So one of the main issues that we face is that you can't really say that 100 people walked into my door today, walked into my business, or visited my website today because of this Instagram post. In the olden days, you were not able to say that. Now, in these days, yes, you can. There are some awesome digital tools that we have here at LoyaltyPro that guarantees lead generation and sales, and that are effective pretty, I won't say instantly, but quicker than most other ways of generating leads. So I've broken it down to 4, but there are actually countless ways of generating leads and getting information from your clients. So you don't have to, we don't just have these. these are just the general ones that are pretty common with all industries. So promotions, we create competitions, we create promotions and coupons that are integrated, on your own website. It could be just a mini site, a landing page, or it could be associated with your Facebook or Twitter. Okay. We do referral programs, which is an awesome ways. I mean, we have a few case studies that you can find on our website where you can see just how easy it was for people to invite their friends if they were going to get, something for that. In-store tablet signups, we'll show you that in just 2 seconds. And retargeted ads, which we will get into now. So promotion contents and coupons. Just an example, on our LoyaltyPro Solutions Facebook page, we added a coupon that's for a bakery. Don't worry about that. It's just an example. So let's say that you're a bakery and you tell people to sign up to get 25% off, to get 10% off, or whatever it is that you want them to take off, and there's a countdown timer, so it gives them that sense of urgency. It also works as a landing page in case you don't have a website, because a lot of the companies in Dubai, I've noticed that they don't have a website, but they do have a Facebook page. So this tab on Facebook would work perfectly as a place where they can find all your information, your menu items, and so on. So all they would need to do is put in their email address, and of course you can ask them for their email, their phone number, their date of birth, their location, their gender, anything that you want to know about your target audience. You can ask them to fill it out, and they will get a certain coupon or whatever. Of course, I have here for spas, because spas are a big client of ours. So if they book an appointment, they can book an appointment right there on the landing page, or they can book an appointment now and get 10% off, for example. So you can easily do that. You can add here a phone number so you can quickly call them, and those adding a phone number and email is great for email marketing. Phone numbers are amazing for WhatsApp marketing, which people don't do here, which is a lost opportunity. And it's also good for SMS marketing if you're into that. Referral programs, these are also like a tab on your Facebook page. It could be even on your website. So refer 50 people or refer 5 friends and get something for free. So it automatically, you can just click the recommend button, claim your coupon, enter your email address. This is an amazing way. Again, please look at our case studies. There's so many case studies about, the effectiveness of referral programs and how they've helped really increase a lot of people's business. So the next thing is the in-store or in-location tablet sign up. So for example, if you're the nail shop, you'll have this tablet just laying around, and upon checkout or as soon as people want to leave, you just tell them, hey, sign up here. It's just an easy way to get their information. We can also incorporate a loyalty points system into this, so every time they put in a phone number, they get a point. That's just gathering information and giving them rewards. So if you're interested in that, we can customize this for you as we can customize everything else for you. Retargeted ads. This is something that, I'm simply amazed by it, and we actually use it while advertising for LoyaltyPro. We've used it with so many different clients. We've gotten such great responses from it. So what is retargeted ads? Retargeting is a type of display advertising, so just similar to Google and Facebook, that users who have previously been to your site but not but have not converted. So they've previously been to your website, but they didn't register or book an appointment. They didn't sign up for the competition or coupon. They didn't do anything. They just visited and left. So users are shown a banner ad or whatever it is, enticing them to come back to complete the purchase or to sign up or to call you or whatever. So you have a user. He visits your site. He looks at it. He doesn't do anything, doesn't sign up, doesn't like you, doesn't like your Facebook page, whatever it is, leaves your websites. Okay? Then he's on the internet, he's browsing the internet, he's on different websites like, BuzzFeed and whatever, and then he sees your ad because he sees the ad is being displayed on every other different ad, and he's the only one that sees it. It's not like everybody else. So it's actually so much easier for you to bring back that lost sale by targeting just him. So this rings a bell for him. He's like, oh, okay, well, I forgot to book my appointment at, this restaurant. So let me just go back and book my appointment. And then he goes back. So this is a tried and tested way. It is amazing. I am personally a huge fan about this. I've done it before for my business. I will continue to do it because it's gotten me so many different sales from people just like you who come to my website. They don't like it. I keep reminding them, hey, yes, you do like me. You do like my digital tools. And they come back and they sign up. It's amazing. And we should definitely do that for you. So that was about it. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a webinar every Wednesday. We call them Webinar Wednesdays. Next Wednesday, it's all about the strategy. Do sign up with us. Do send us an email. Do send us questions so that I can answer them in the beginning of the webinar. Or you can just ask them now before we sign out. Call us, email us, learn more about us, visit our website, LoyaltyPro.info. And if you have any questions at all, we offer a free consultation. We come to you and we audit the crap out of your business, and we give you some great tips on how to better your social media. Thank you so much.